On this episode, we're talking about the OUYA, the Elder Scrolls Online gameplay video, and the new Adventure Time video game. Hello, fellow gamers. You're listening to GamerCast Radio on Spreaker. I'm Danny Catanese. It's August 3rd on a Saturday. Thank you for listening. Alright, today we're going to start talking about the OUYA first. If you don't know what the OUYA is, it's a small, very small game console, if you want to call it a game console, that got started off of the Kickstarter website. Basically, the concept of this was to make an open source game console. It runs off the Android operating system. It plays a lot of your smartphone games and your tablet games like Fruit Ninja and Angry Birds and stuff like that, so you can play it through your TV, which, I mean, I don't really see the big deal in that, but it comes with a wireless controller, and the people who donated and contributed to the Kickstarter of the OUYA were sent out the console first before it hit anybody else, and there have been a lot of people disappointed, and basically what happened was there's been bad shipping times, and controllers weren't even shipping out with the console. There were very delayed replies from their support, and basically the support wasn't even there. So they have issued a credit for people who helped with the Kickstarter on OUYA, and it says that they can request a $13.37 credit for the consoles on the console's Discovery Store, and that was said from the CEO Julie Ehrman. She revealed that about a week ago, and basically, like I said, it's been late shipments, missing controllers, and like delayed responses to the customer service. So, if you have an OUYA, if you help the Kickstarter, you can go on and request a credit for $13.37, and you can buy all the Angry Birds you want. All right, awesome. And Temple Run, don't forget Temple Run. I mean, what I don't understand is why you can't sync your account with Google if it's running off the Android, and if you could sync your Google Play and you sunk a bunch of money into your account and you have a bunch of games on your tablet and on your smartphone, that'd be awesome if I could just link those two and I could play everything I bought on the OUYA and use it like seamlessly between my Google account and the OUYA, but I don't think that's possible. I don't. It might be, but like I said, I don't know much about the OUYA. I thought it was a cool concept at first until I really got into it. But I think maybe later on, and I think the concept of the OUYA was really cool, and how I liked how it was open source, and you could make games for it if were an independent developer. If you know, it's open to indie people to make games, and I think that's awesome. And I think that's really cool how PlayStation 4 is doing that, and how Xbox One just jumped on and opened up their console and made it easier for indie people to go and make their games. So that's awesome. So that was the OUYA news. And on to the other news is that there has been a video released on YouTube on a couple different outlets. I actually watched it last night on IGN Entertainment. It was a video from QuakeCom, and it was Paul Sage and the development team for The Elder Scrolls Online showing off 23 minutes of online gameplay. They had their computer set up, and they were just showing off the initial screens that you will see when you open it up, and the character creation. They showed a little bit into that, and the different classes and the different races that you could pick from and stuff, and then they went through pretty quick, which, I mean, I wish I could have saw more of the whole character creation, but what was cool, and one thing I picked up, was that you can change the body type. So for the first time, these are for the people who haven't played an Elder Scrolls game. I'm sure a lot of people who are listening to this have played an Elder Scrolls game, and if you haven't, go out and get an Elder Scrolls game right now, and stop listening to me and go get an Elder Scrolls game. I don't care what it is. Just get it. Oblivion, Skyrim, Morrowind, just get it. But for the first time, not everybody's going to be all buff and cut. You can actually make your guy fat if you wanted to, and make him super skinny. Not everybody has that same body type, like they're ripped and, you know, they're just all juiced up. But which is something I never understood. Like, why do all these people look the same? Like, everybody had like a model physique in Skyrim, and everybody had like a model physique in Oblivion and stuff like that. So for the first time, you can make your guy obese, and you can make him overweight if you want. So I don't know if a lot of people are going to do that, but it's cool. I like how you can actually manipulate the body now. It's not like, oh, we're just going to give you pecs and a six-pack, and there you go, have fun. But it's cool, like how you can change and give them a beard gut and stuff like that. So that was really cool. You can change their eye color, just the basic stuff, their hair, the skin tone, stuff like that. It looked really, really good. And after the character creation, he jumped in for a little bit and got on his mount and roamed around and showed how you can discover new places and fast travel. And they showed the animations for when you find a sky shard. And they went on to say if you find 3 sky shards, you get to pick a skill point or invest in another skill. So that looks really cool. And they also showed him going into a dungeon with 3 other people. It looked like, they had their basic, Holy Trinity classes. They had their tank, they had their healer, they had their ranged and everything, and they had everybody there. So obviously it was very set up. They wanted to show what the game could do and everything like that. So I don't want to spoil it too much for you. I'm looking forward to this game a lot, and I've been hyping this game, and I've been just anticipating this game so much because I'm such a huge Elder Scrolls fan. But I don't know. I think they need to do more with this game. I really, really do. I want to love this game. I just want the best online Elder Scrolls game that I could get. And if it takes them longer to do that, I think they should take the time. It's scheduled to come out for spring of next year, so we're looking at maybe like an April, May release for this, and it's going to be on PS4 and Xbox One and on the PC. And they're already saying, oh, the PC is going to look better, and the PC is just going to be superior, and PC is going to be better. Listen, you guys are going to have your own mega servers. You are going to be on one server, Xbox One's going to be on another server, PS4 guys are going to be on another server. We don't even have to interact, okay? Relax. I mean, seriously, okay? You got your keyboard and mouse. Just go over there, have fun, and, type to each other and do your thing. You won't have to even deal with us, but they're getting so mad that they're going to dumb down the game, and I'm just so sick of hearing that. But yeah, I just wish they would take the time to make this the best Elder Scrolls game possible. I mean, I've been wanting at least co-op in an Elder Scrolls game for as long as I could even remember. I remember playing Oblivion and being like, why can't I fight other people in the arena? Why can't my friend just jump in here? I mean, I would have been happy with just 2-player co-op in Oblivion. I would have been happy with 2-player co-op in Skyrim. I mean, honestly, really, if they would have just added that in, I would have been, ecstatic, because I've always thought that would be an awesome idea. I don't care. I love MMOs to a certain degree, and if I go out and have all these people, that's awesome. That's really cool. But it has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. And I think that when in an Elder Scrolls game, you're gonna have to balance it so well, because otherwise it's gonna be really, really annoying, I think. And I've already watched an older beta video that wasn't supposed to be released, and it was leaked. And some of the things, obviously it's very old, and I'm sure they fixed a lot of stuff, but some of the stuff I picked up on was extremely annoying, and they need to fix, immediately. They didn't really show anything like that, because the last leaked video, they showed the guy, he kind of went through the character creation, and he just jumped in, and they showed, the beginning quests. This time they didn't show the beginning quest. They went to character creation, and then, they loaded a character that already had been through the lower level stuff, and he was, a higher level. So they were showing mid-game or something like that footage of dungeon stuff. They were never showed the beginning, and I saw the beginning, and I hope they changed it, because it wasn't that good, and I was kind of a little let down by that. But I'm okay with that as long as they can fix it, and they have plenty of time to fix it, so there's really no excuse. But what I saw, it looked good. The environments were beautiful, and it felt like an Elder Scrolls game. The only thing that was lacking to me were the character animations. When you shot a bow and arrow, when you swung, it didn't feel like it had momentum and had weight behind it like you would see in Skyrim and in Oblivion. And the way that the enemies reacted when you hit them, it didn't seem natural to me. And I know a lot of people went on, and I've read some of the comments out, they can't make it like that because there's so many people online, they're going to be attacking the same monster sometimes, so they can't react to every hit. And I understand that, I get it, but like I said, they have plenty of time, and it looks really good, and I have more than the highest expectations for this game. I just hope they take their time and get all the fixes out, get all the bugs out, and make it the best game they can. Next, we're going to talk about the new Adventure Time video game, and the game is called Adventure Time Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know. And it's a funny title, just like their old release in 2012. It was Adventure Time Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage? So they always have those kind of funny, kind of tacky titles, and I like Adventure Time. My son watches it. I like it, actually, as an adult. From an adult's perspective, it's entertaining, and I like it, and I know a lot of other adults like it, and it's a really, really cool cartoon, and I'm also a fan of regular show too. So to see this game come onto platforms is going to be awesome. So it's going to be released for PS3, Xbox 360, and for the Wii U, and I believe for the PC as well. And basically what this game is, it's a kind of a dungeon crawler. You go into the Royal Dungeon, and there's 100 levels. Each level will be randomly generated, so you won't see the same level twice, and you'll be able to play as Finn and Jake and Marceline and Cinnamon Bun, Flame Princess, Lumpy Space Princess, Jake Jr., and more to be announced. They are keeping something secret, but the things we do know is that each character will have their own special ability, and that's really awesome. So it's also going to be co-op, so you're going to be able to play at 4 people at the same time. I guess that would be local or through online multiplayer, so you can have your friends jump in, so 4 people can jump in the dungeon, and you're going to have weapons and armor and upgrades and special abilities you could upgrade, and it looks like it's going to be awesome. There's loot, and character leveling, and so much more. It looks like to be a solid game. So, and for the first time, we get to play an Adventure Time game on our consoles, so that's really cool, because I think the only time we could play it was on the 3DS and stuff like that. So this looks to be pretty promising, and it kind of has that 8-bit feel. It's top down, so you look from the top. Like, it's not so super polished, but it has like that old, like, Nintendo 8-bit kind of feel. So keep an eye out for that. And right now, you can actually pre-order it on Walmart's website. I haven't seen it on anywhere else, but it looks to be $39.96 on Walmart's website, and it says it's going to be shipped out November 12th of 2013, so keep an eye on that. It's Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know. So that'll be it for today. I think we covered almost everything there was that went on that was interesting to me, but like I said, I just, go through and pick out what I think is interesting for you guys. So if you liked what you heard, I really appreciate it if you would like and share and follow this station. And I'm also on YouTube now, so like and subscribe to my channel, and I would thank you very much again for giving me the time to talk about games. I'm Danny Catanese, and this was GamerCast Radio. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time.